What is up, guys? Mike here today, and I contemplated on whether or not I wanted to make this video today. The reason why is because it's very controversial, right? I don't want to go into it making people think that I'm more side than the other, because it's no secret. I've been a wrestling fan since I was a kid, since I was 5 years old, and I grew up with the WWF, WWE, whatever. So I'm always gonna have, my heart is always gonna be with WWE. AEW came along, and I've always been a fan of AEW. I was more so of a fan of AEW when the early years, when they were more set just on being an alternative, to the WWE, not so much trying to compete or run them down and everything else here. They're trying to be themselves. They're still trying to find their way. Now I think a lot has changed over the years, and it's become more of a again, just take this with a grain of salt. It's become more of like a WCW to me, where it's like a later WCW, where they're trying to get all the WWE guys and the older guys and so forth, and they're willing to pay a crap ton of money for it. With that being said, though, I'm a huge fan of both companies, so I still watch all wrestling. Like I said, I've worked in the business before. I ran a promotion for 5 years, but more importantly, though, I've been a fan for years and years and years. So with that being said, though, I know all the tribalists are probably going to come on here on both sides. Are probably going to come on here or are going to comment and say their stuff. But with that being said, though, I'm all open for everybody to comment and to get your feedback on this as well too. But with that being said, though, I want you to understand that I'm a fan of both. I have more AEW action figures, especially the earlier ones, than I do WWE figures and such as well too. It doesn't mean anything. There's action figures. I like toys, but regardless, though, I spent more money on those. So with that being said, though, I'm a huge AEW fan. It sucks and it's sad that I have to explain that before I go into what I'm about to say here. And basically, I want to talk about the Matt and Nick Jackson, the Jacksons here, announcing, and Tony Khan to AEW in general announced that they're going to be releasing this footage from All In, and they're going to be discussing it as well too. I saw this, and I thought it was a very, very pathetic attempt to try to get some sort of ratings, because they know damn well that people are going to tune in to probably see this. I don't think it's going to give them the feedback that they want. Although, I just don't think. I don't want to say this. I don't think this is going to do anything good for them. CM Punk doesn't work there anymore. He doesn't work in the company. He works for the WWE. So what's it going to get out of him? They specifically said that supposedly that Tony Khan wants to, and AEW in general, I'm sure the Bucks and Tony are all in on this, no pun intended, that they want to embarrass CM Punk. But why? Is it because he had such a successful weekend this past weekend that WWE has? It seems like whenever WWE has a big, huge weekend, or something going on, or something big happens, a big Netflix deal or something, there's always some kind of controversy that has to come around. It seems like it happens all the time. And maybe people are going to say, well, it happens the same way at AEW when they have All In or something big happens, some kind of controversy happens. It's the way the world is. But in this case, though, I don't think AEW is going to get anything out of posting this footage or whatever it's going to be, because it's not going to prove anything. CM Punk already said in an interview, and I remind you, it was an interview that he was getting asked the questions. He didn't bring it up. He didn't even, I'm sure they probably told him ahead of time, hey, I might ask some questions about this or whatnot, but he kind of dodged some of the other questions. He said as much as he could. He told his side of the story. That's all that matters. He told his side of the story. And whether it's true or not, I guess we may find out. We may not. Now, it's this video or this footage. I'm sure it's going to be security camera footage or something along those lines. If it shows, and I'm sure the Young Bucks can be doing some kind of silly commentary over it or something along those lines. Probably going to make a joke out of it some way. If this is all real, supposedly it's real, that they're actually going to show real footage. But with that being said, though, maybe it comes out, maybe we do see that, CM Punk, tried to go towards Tony Khan, or he did more than just choke, because he admitted that he choked Jack Perry, and he got into a little fiasco with them, and Joe stepped in and so forth. And with that being said, though, maybe this shows something different. But either way, though, this isn't going to do anything for them. They're going to show the footage, and then what? What are they going to get out of this? Are they going to? I think it's all it's doing is it's an emotional reaction. It's a way for the Bucks, and more importantly Tony Khan, just to feel better. So it's going to make them feel better once they have us all out, which is good for them. That's good. It's time to move on after that, though. But it's going to do absolutely nothing for them. If it gives them ratings, it sucks that they have to sit here and, they're still using CM Punk for ratings. I mean, you're literally taking TV time, which you paid for. That's not free. You have to pay TV time. You're paying TV time to talk about somebody else who is a big star in your rival promotion. you're not doing anything. Spend that time talking about, Mercedes. Spend that time talking about Will Ospreay. Have some matches. Do something. Set something on fire. Whatever it is you want to do. Do that. But why waste your time on talking about this whole situation? It's going to get you absolutely nothing, except for make yourself feel better. Freaking watch. I mean, and I get it, right? Maybe Tony Khan needs to go on a show. He can't go on Ariel's show because on MMA Hour, because he tried that and he wouldn't talk about anything. So, but maybe he needs to go on there, go on another show, and tell his side of the story. But why do that on your national television deal? I mean, who cares? It's not going to do anything for you at all. So we'll find out tomorrow and see, what all happens with this whole fiasco. I still think it may be some kind of a cheesy, like I said, the Young Bucks is doing some kind of commentary over it, and just a bit poke, like a big joke, poking fun of the whole situation, maybe even a reenactment. But I think it could be a good way to bring, not even a good way, I said that wrong. It could be a way to bring Jack Perry back into the thing as well too. I think they're hoping maybe what they're going to get out of this is that people won't hate Jack, because I'm sure they know that when Jack comes back, people are going to hate him. They're going to hate him regardless, I think. I think that's what they're doing. I think they're trying to save that. I think they want to show this footage and be like, see, Jack was innocent. Jack was innocent. I think that the fans are going to get behind him, and he's going to be a rebel without a cause, and yada, 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 and so forth. I had no problem with Jack Perry when he was with Luchasaurus and doing the whole Jungle Express thing as well, too, with Stunt, Marco Stunt and stuff like that. That was all cool. But with that being said, though, it's just going too far. This is just stupid. It doesn't need to happen. If we're going to do it, do it somewhere else, but showing it on your national television deal, during Dynamite, you're wasting your time. It's doing nothing for you. I just don't agree with it. I just don't think it's going to do anything. It looks pathetic. It looks horrible on your company. I defend this company a lot, trust me, a lot, and I have fallen out of love with AEW over the past year, with some of the issues and some of the things that they do and they say, and just the whole way they're going down, the whole road they're going down. There's just things I don't agree with. But again, it's not my company. It is what it is. It's an alternative. I still love wrestling. Love pro wrestling. I hate tribalist people on Twitter, etc. I can't stand it. It just annoys the hell out of me. It's okay to have your favorites, right? It's okay to have your favorite baseball team. It's okay to have your favorite football team. It's okay to have your favorite basketball team, whatever. But I just can't stand tribalists. Both sides of it. WWE tribalists, AEW tribalists. Enjoy wrestling or don't enjoy it at all. That's just all there is to it, honestly. So with that being said, let me know down below what you guys think here. Is it a bad idea? Is it a good idea? Etc. etc. Just let me know what you guys think, because for me personally, I just think it does nothing for them, and it's just a stupid idea and a horrible idea. So I guess we'll find out tomorrow on Dynamite here. See, I'm plugging their show too, right? Dynamite tomorrow. Not that it really matters, but Dynamite tomorrow night, we'll find out and see what all happens out of this, and we'll come back and talk about it later on. And yes, we'll be talking about video game news. I have some video game news coming up. I also got a figure hunt video coming out here soon. So again, here on Chitty's World, we talk about everything, guys. So make sure you guys like this video if you choose to, subscribe to the channel, and turn on that bell notification, guys. We'll see you on the next one.